everyone. So let's get started with Carol today.
Hey, Bill, welcome to Charlotte. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Carol Walton with the Charlotte Ledger. I just had a chance to speak with Zorn for a few minutes this morning, and he mentioned to me that when he was talking to you, you had seen some video of Charlotte FC. One of them was the Columbus Crew game, and I just wondered what impression the team made on you that kind of made you want to come here.
Yeah. Like Zoran said, I've seen a few games. I've seen the home opener, which was pretty cool to watch and have that, the stadium being sold out, and it was an amazing atmosphere. And then also watching the Columbus Crew game and the team having that fire in them, and obviously being 2-0 down and coming back 2-2, and the players were all fired up and had that attacking mentality, of that winning mentality, to go on and try and win the game. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here, and I wanted to be a part of this amazing group of guys, organization and coaching staff, and I'm happy to be here.
Just one more follow-up. Did you have connections to any of the guys? We saw you interacting with a couple just casually at practice.
Yeah, some. Well, most of them I played against, and yeah, it was good to see familiar faces on the one side of the pitch, because I was obviously playing against them, and now to play with them, yeah, it's put a smile on my face.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carol. Alex, go ahead.
Hey, Bill, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, man, how's it going? I am just curious. This is Alex Zetla from the Charlotte Observer. I'm curious, in your short time with Charlotte FC thus far, what are your first impressions of Christian Lattanzio? And I mean, what do you think about him? What strikes you about him?
Yeah, it's been good. Had a great talk with him on how he wants to play, and I like the style on how he wants to play. He wants center backs to be on the ball and have confidence to play that pass, and being simple and playing being structured, and also on defensive side is being strong, 1v1 with the striker, and making them crucial tackles and making the crucial shot stops in front of the goal. So yeah, we've had a great talk, and it's been going really well.
Has he indicated to you how quickly he expects you to be inserted into the rotation?
We haven't talked about that, but I feel like that's the coach question.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Yep.
Thanks, Alex. Let's go to Steve.
Hey, Bill. Like Carol said, welcome to Charlotte. I'm interested in your time at Marseille and stuff. Are you fluent in French now?
Yes.
So,
yep.
I mean, a good chance you'll be partnering with Adilson. In that, does that give you an advantage and also more insight onto how he plays?
Yeah. We've been communicating very well, and obviously I've been in France for almost 5 years, and having that great experience with one of the biggest teams in League One in the French game, and obviously having a deal as one of the centre backs who speaks French. Also we can help each other. We can also speak in the same language. We speak in French or English, doesn't really matter. But the most important is to having the connection between the centre backs and communicating very well on the pitch.
Yeah, and Marseille is a unique club, even within League One. With that, and you went there, kind of straight from New Zealand, had the trial with Queens Park Rangers. What did you learn? How did your time in Marseille inform you as a player?
Oh, I've learned a lot, especially being around one of the big players, Andre Gignac, Andre Ayew, the two brothers, having Mario Lemina there, Steve Madonna as the captain, and as a youngster going into that environment, I basically just took everything in and learning from the experienced players and putting that into my game, and then hopefully I can do that to the youngsters in this team too.
And the last thing is, coming from Portland, which has a very strong soccer culture and fan base community, how big a part did that play into the success of the Timbers?
Yeah, as you said, the Timbers Army were electrifying at home games, and it was fun playing at home and having that crowd behind us. But also I've seen Charlotte fans who do the same thing, and I'm excited to see the Saturday and how the crowd comes out, and I know it's going to be a good sellout, and it's going to be fun.
Great. Thanks for your time. Looking forward to see you compete.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Let's go to Jess.
Hi, Bill. I just wanted to touch on you as an individual player. What do you feel like your strengths are as a player on the field?
For me, being aware of my positioning and where the striker is, and also where the ball is, communicating to my fullbacks, centre backs, and midfielders, helping them out to make sure they're aware of the player behind them. Also, comfortable on the ball, playing them key passes and playing them simple passes in the game. So I think that's some of the things I bring to the game.
And in terms of last season, obviously you had a successful season, plenty of goals as well. What for you was a highlight during that season of play?
Yeah, like you said, I was scoring goals. I think it was the most in my career in the year. So scored 6 goals. But being like I said, being aware of my positioning and where my strikers are at, and also communicating to my teammates and being that vocal from the behind, and making sure, because centre backs, we see the whole field, and we got to communicate to midfielders and fullbacks to get tight with the player, or step up in those situations.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Jess. Let's go to Ashley Mahoney.
Hey, Bill, Ashley here with Axios Charlotte. Really appreciate your time. This is a unique situation to step into in terms of the role that you'll be filling with Anton's death. Is this something that you have ever had to step into before? And were you approached prior to his passing by Charlotte?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't expecting this. We had little talks like about 3 months ago about this, but then it went kind of quiet. But rest in peace to Anton, and my condolences to his family. I know it was a tough loss for their family and for this club and city. But yeah, once Charlotte approached me, I was already interested in coming into this club and environment to prove myself that I'm a centre back that can help this team, and go into playoffs and hopefully win trophies there. And that's why I wanted to come out here, because I believe in this team, and I believe in what the coach wants the game style to be on the pitch.
And of course, you spoke to how quickly you'll find your place on the pitch is a question for Lattanzio rather than for you. But in terms of how quickly you're able to adapt with Guz still coming back from surgery, and just kind of the process of really stepping into a unique situation, how are you adapting? What are you doing to prepare? And who are some of the players who are kind of guiding you along there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the coaching stuff, I'm sitting down with them and watching videos, and obviously it's my second training session, and I'm just trying to get as much in as possible, because we've got a home opener this weekend, and I want to be set before that game. And like I said, coaching staff have been really good, and getting me up to date on how we want to play, and it's been really well.
And last but certainly not least, how familiar were you with Charlotte as a city before landing here?
Not familiar at all, I'll be honest, but I've heard nothing but great things about the city, the environment, the fans, and I'm very excited to be here, and I'm happy to continue my career in Charlotte.
Welcome. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Ashley. All right, we got the last 2 people, and now we'll go to Mikhail first, and then we'll finish with Willie P.
Hey, my name is Mikhail with Charlotte FC Brazil. Nice to meet you, and welcome to Charlotte. You spoke a little bit about Lattanzio earlier. I wanted to know what you think he can help you achieve as a player.
Being more confident on the ball. Like I said before, he likes the centre backs to be, on the ball and play. And I'm also sure that he can help me on, on how he wants to play, and I can just take all that in and hopefully put that onto the pitch. And I'm just here to focus and listen to how he wants to play and how he wants our centre backs to play, and obviously how the whole team wants to play on the pitch, attacking and defensive side. So he's been doing he's been helping me and getting up to date, like I said before, of sitting down with him and looking at videos and seeing how we want to play.
How long have you known that Lattanzio was wanting to bring you to Charlotte?
We had a brief call and that was it. And I was in a call with I had messages from Zoran, and it's been very well, and I was just excited to come out here.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, Willie P, final person.
Bill, welcome to Charlotte again. Seeing you out at training today, I'll say this, the brief part we got to see, you looked the part, at least from a getting to know the guys standpoint. How easy is it to kind of assimilate to this group in particular?
Yeah, I felt like, from the first time I got here, it was very welcoming, the club and the players, and I felt like, I've been here for a little while, to be honest, and I gelled well with the players, just having a good laugh off the field. But when it comes down to business side on the pitch, I was focused and wanted to work hard like all the other players that they wanted to do the same thing too. So it was really good.
What has to happen for you, whether it's market steps, playing more with Adilson, what I guess tangibly has to happen for you to make you feel like you're ready to go to start on Saturday?
I just got to keep working hard, keep taking all the information in from the coaching staff, and then put that on the pitch, and obviously communicate with Adil. Like I said, in French or English, it doesn't matter. It's just as long as we have that good connection, and we both have good connection with our fullbacks and midfielders to help dictate on how we play and how we defend.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks everyone for the time. Bill, appreciate you being generous with your time as well. We'll finish there today. Should have Karol Swiderski tomorrow, and then Christian Lattanzio on Thursday. Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.